Just completed the installation of a GrassFlap onto a right stander eye. This happens to be a 36-inch deck. We're going to start here on the back end, though, show you the foot pedal, how it operates. So we'll get back here and take a look. So there's the foot pedal on the foot deck itself, and you can see the way it's installed. You're able to then stand and operate it with your heel. So just a little push and release, and here's what's going on with the flap. Push and release to close it, push and release again to open it. All right. So here's what we did as far as the install is concerned. We've got the pedal itself, and we bolted the pedal down. There's a single bolt back in here, and it actually fit right through the existing perforations on the foot deck. Then the cable connected in here, and then the routing of the cable is a little bit tricky, in that we had to have space for it. So what we did was we actually drilled a 1/2-inch hole right here for the cable to run through, and that 1/2-inch hole we also drilled it through here. Clamped that whole foot deck down so it was in a down position, and then drilled my holes, and then actually was able to route the cable back in here, and you can see it runs up here and lays up along the underneath the pulleys and everything, right on top of the foot deck, or right on top of the cutting deck. And so then let me get around here to the front side and show you what it looks like coming out the front end. What we did here was, again, we drilled another 1/2-inch hole to come out from underneath, and pops out here, a nice generous turn over to the GrassFlap itself. And then for the GrassFlap, heavy-duty model. So we've got the heavy-duty blocker plate, the heavy-duty hinge plate, and then this blocker angle. And remember that blocker angle, what it does is keeps grass from flying up the top when you first start to crack it open. Our hinge points right here. The headed bushing goes here. The whole hinge plate goes offset to the front, and then both bolts go in from the front side. Our spring, our cable gets connected here. One other thing that I did, when I put these screws in to attach the blocker plate itself, I then came back with a hacksaw and just cut the end of those screws off so they didn't stick out and cause any kind of problems. From a mounting standpoint, you got 2 holes to drill for these 3/8 bolts. Used a couple 2-inch spacers to space everything up. Locked it all down, and then last thing I did, I had to make a little space here on this spring mount, because it's so narrow a deck, while the cable itself ends up underneath this piece of framework. So what I did was I actually tilted this spring mount down just a little bit so that it would stay clear when the deck was in the upright position. So that's the installation. Came out pretty good. I think it's something that's going to work out great down the road. Hope that helps you get a better idea of how to install on a right stander eye with a 36-inch deck.